Cool. George is along with us from KitzandPfeil. Everything from the tailgate version to the backyard get-together version we've got here. First of all, let's start with the charcoal. I prefer this, the lump charcoal.
Yeah, absolutely, over your briquettes. Lump charcoal will burn longer, it'll burn hotter, or if you don't want it to burn as hot, you just turn your vents down on your Weber and it'll just burn longer. So you get a better value out of that there, and no binders, no additives in that hardwood charcoal.
As you talked about Weber being a brand that just comes up from Illinois, they've been around for, gosh, tons of years.
Forever.
They invented grilling in the backyard.
Absolutely. This kettle grill has not changed a whole lot in design since day one.
Yeah.
And why would you change something that works so well? You know, little improvements from a wood handle to a fiber handle on there, a little bit better thermometer. Yep, from the small to the large.
Love the Smoky Joe barbecue because this goes with me when I go camping or when I go to a Packer game. I can do it right there on the spot, and it gets everything done quickly. As far as just grilling on a barbecue, as we talked about earlier, anytime's a good time to barbecue. Maybe you have to increase the heat a little bit during the winter. Is that one of the things you need to do?
Yeah, you will, or it's going to take a little bit longer because you have breezes and winds and cold that's going to suck some of the cold or some of the heat off of the grill there. But just to cook a little bit longer, make sure that your food is done correctly on there to the right temperature, and away you go.
KitzandPfeil has, of course, all the accessories you need as well. You even have the briquette starters or the lump charcoal. I like using a chimney. Now, my chimney's getting old. It's getting rusty. I'm not even going to show it. It's so old. But I like using the chimney. But then you have special briquettes that will start, little fire starters.
Yeah, little fire starters that you put in there first, and then put your lump charcoal in that chimney starter. And as it says, chimney, fireplace, you get that air underneath there, it gets the charcoal going faster, and then just dump it in to whether you're doing direct or indirect cooking in your Weber grill, however you want to do it, it gets you going fast.
As far as the Weber brand, this is probably the top type of barbecue that you sell. I know you've got the Holland, the propane, we talked about that earlier, the big green egg is another one, but you have all sizes and all shapes of Weber grills there at the location.
Yeah, absolutely, from that little tailgater like you have there, through this here, your bigger kettle, all the way up through their large LP gas grills.
I told us earlier, low and slow is the key when we grill outside. Is it still the key even on a kettle grill, or even more so?
Yes, absolutely. No matter, about the only item that you're going to want to do hot is for searing meats, or if you're going to put some vegetables on there, and those usually will put them on in a little container inside of there and spritz them often with some water, because you get the heat plus you get the steaming action, cooks them through, and then just browns the outside edge of the vegetables.
And no matter how much lump charcoal or charcoal you think you need, you don't need that much, because you'll get it too hot. Too hot. You should back off of the charcoal.
Yeah, you got a thermometer on here. Make sure you watch that thermometer depending upon what you're going to be cooking on there. And as with all the Webers, you have your vent controls both top and bottom. When you get done cooking and grilling, just close it off, top and bottom, and save that charcoal. It'll smother it off. You'll save some for later.
KitzandPfeil locations, all of them have Weber grills. They have the big green egg. They have the Holland grill as well. Check them all out, and you can grill all year long with the help of